And it's basically this, with some cheap stuff in, like Lasting Remains, Vindicators, Grim Careers, Mischiefs, Lich Summoners, Devastators, Shady Ghoul, and Forgotten Souls. Those are all the undead units in Stormbound. And then just add some cheap stuff. Probably better to use double bucks instead of Lawless Herd. Could also use Head Start, but that's still level 4. Need to upgrade it to become a little bit better. But this one gives me a bit more front and it protects my Devastators quite well. Alright, well this deck is obviously not a competitive one, since we just use all the undead units. It doesn't matter, especially not against someone who's only base health 13. Yeah, that's super problematic, I guess. Cycle out the most expensive stuff. Spawns on 1 strength. Oh boy. This dude is just not gonna get lucky today. This is just a quick win, I guess. It's level 3 Mischief. Never upgraded Shady Ghoul. It's quite interesting. Just balance it out. It's gonna be fine. Phantom Ultra, sorry man. I don't remember. But I can say I'm very happy that you're here. Hope you will enjoy the brawl as well. And what's up, Erdady? Welcome as well to the stream. Hope you will enjoy it. I'm also very bad with names, Phantom, so sorry for that as well. And how are both of you doing? Already had some fun with this Undead Brawl already? Too bad. Someday you will have time, Erdady. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like to watch other content creators as well for Stormbound. Happy to hear it inspired you as well. Let's go for value. So how is your channel doing, Phantom? Getting some more views? And you should also promote your videos to people. Like you can, obviously you're promoting them on YouTube, but they have the Kong forums and the subreddit for Stormbound. Alright, first win. I think in the end of making videos is just you need to enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, then you're basically not doing it good. So like views or things aren't the most important thing. What I most of the times like when currently I'm not really into uploading videos. It's like, I want to make thumbnails. But most of the time when I'm into making videos, I'm just that because I enjoy making thumbnails. This is the Lich Summoner. I'll get wrecked. Oh, nice. Getting a legendary from a noble book. That's pretty lucky. Which legendary did you get? Yeah, GG. I want to see how well this deck holds up. Oh, sweet. Phoenix is pretty fun to play with. Don't know if the meta is at the moment very control or late game heavy. But if it is, Phoenix can do quite well. Well, Pan Heralds, thank you very much for joining my collection. I will reign again on 3rd place. That's your first Phoenix in your collection. That's the best feeling. Yeah, I should have been strong. I already had the chance to play with Harry Chestnuts. Can have more value cards, I guess, than Grim Courier. Against Simzadarada. Welcome, Persbeth. Hope you enjoy. And for anybody who's watching, if you have any feedback on making a better deck, feel free. Currently, I'm just trolling a little bit with it. I maybe should have cycled. They went Summer Militia as well. Both Harry and Klaxi. Nice. On what level is your Reign of Rux? That card becomes insane on level 5. There, on that spot I think it becomes 1 mana, right? That's so insane. 3 is also pretty cheap, then it costs 2 mana already, right? Let's just play this one. This is basically an I need to destroy it card. Yeah, if it becomes 1 mana, it becomes so cheap. Like 600% value. And also synergizes super well with Prime Oracle Bragda. By the way, move these skills out, the shade. Special shading. Billeraiders. I did one in my deck. Well, GG, I guess. Yeah, this level just got over leveled. This player. Need to find some stronger opponent, I guess. I got a bunch of viewers now at the moment, so let's have a quick look at the deck. I prefer Klaxi, because with Klaxi you're less dependent on your opponent. I'll stop Chrono. So this is basically it. It's not that exciting. But let's just do one more. I want to face a tough opponent, lose with this deck, and then we're gonna make some strong deck. Yeah, that as well. And even if you just convert one unit with 4 strength or something, it still is a lot of value, because you basically deal 4 damage, then get 8 strength yourself. But might be a bit slower. Shady Ghoul is pretty fun. 3 strength, summon a 5. That is a horrible start, I guess. I think nobody wants to start with an Devastators. I think we want to go for 3 mana card. Well, what do we have here? This is super sweet. Yep. But yeah, Primordial Break is only 6 mana. So if you're facing aggro decks, Fluxy is most of the time just useless, because the game is decided before that. Oh, nice. I'm happy anyway, Chrono. I'm just putting it out on Twitch and YouTube for whoever wants to see it. Harry Chestnuts. This one ballsy card. By the way, where's my chat hiding? If I Twitch chat, but I got my restream chat as well. So weird. Restream chat is doing such crazy drinks. One moment. 17 strength lasting remains. GG, Mr. Dolsley. Cool. Yeah, I had some fun with Half-Life offensive opposing forces. It's been a while since I played Half-Life. And then the whole Half-Life Alyx came out. And then I just saw that the opposing force was on discount. So that like, why not, right? It's a fun to get some shooting again. I'm not that good at it, but it's fun nonetheless. Yes, I think it's only VR at the moment. I don't think it will be any fun with a mouse and a keyboard, since the whole experience is based on VR. So for sure you need to have those hand gloves. Otherwise it doesn't matter what you do. Like all the puzzles, and the shooting is also very slow paced. But that it doesn't matter, I guess, that much in VR, because you are like doing it like this and then aiming with your real hands instead of your mouse. Casting remains too expensive. I think we just gonna sacrifice Devastators for value. Meanwhile, I will try to fix my restream chat. Well, there it is. We got chat again. No clue why that, what is happening here. Why that just went all away. I think we just go for value. We take the 4. I think it's fine against 70 base HP opponent. Yeah, I don't know about the story. I don't want to know anything about the story because if I ever gonna play it, I think that will be the main thing. Like Valve knowing they're probably gonna push a lot of story into the game. And the whole experience to a next level for VR. I think that's what they're aiming for. Not so much for a fast-paced awesome shooter or whatever. Let's just charge forward with all these boys. Yeah, Portal's amazing. Did you play Portal? I never played Portal 2 co-op. Still wanna do that. I think that's hilarious to do. I don't know if the co-op is also multiplayer. Ouch. Yeah, we're gonna face these bad boys. The real strong decks. This is gonna be a huge problem. I'm not sure if you can get the Devastators on his baseline. At least he got unlucky with Box of Wasteland. Yeah, it's so much fun. Should definitely let's check it out if Portal is a multiplayer game. That's 2 multiplayer co-op, so you can play it online. That's pretty sweet. So this is gonna deal 4 damage. I think I'm all up for it. I think it's better to do it like this. This is only 4. Chip him down. Yeah, we got lasting remains. That would have done the trick, I guess. Might be cool to play Portal co-op on stream. I'm from the Netherlands. Thank you for watching, Oma Barakat. For asking. Might be fun to have some more interactions with people on the stream, like co-hosting and stuff. What is he doing? I'm getting 3 in here, right? Man. Can we do it? I don't think we can. Am I dead? That's a good card, but doesn't matter. Because this one is also here. Okay, I think we should start playing a stronger deck. Getting a bit outvalued. We don't have a lot of good finishers. I think we are dead, like Grim Courier or whatever. Ah, Suicido. Still had mischiefs up my head. And where are you from, Oma Barakatalava? If I pronounced correctly. Alright, so we are gonna make a stronger deck. Oh, nice. Yeah, Schiphol is pretty sweet. I like what they do with that place. Okay, what kind of cards do we actually want? This one. So amazingly strong. And what do we want to do? Do we want to be greedy? We're also playing a Dreadfons. I think that might be okay. Now we need some cheap cards. Need these cheap cards. This cheap card. Edric. Stop, Mr. Edric. Do we want to play this? Might be okay against these kind of opponents. I also want I think Lich Summoners is fun to play with. We need some more undead units in our party. This can be so good. Why is Mischiefs so weak? Play more Undead. Right, so this is I think a slightly bit better. Since we're just gonna go for Queen of Hearts. Mega play. I think we're gonna go for Vindicators for the chip. Where have you been in the Netherlands, or Diddy? You visited the Netherlands for work, or just sightseeing in Amsterdam and the rest of the Netherlands? Mikey with a C. What? Is this deck so expensive or what? Thought I had a lot of cheap cards. Maybe I was mistaken. Yeah, that didn't go through, I assume. Yeah, everything goes down the drain. But it might have been better to not go at all than go to Kenya and then you got stuck there. That would be horrible. I'm gonna play this dude. Put the pressure on. Yeah, we got all them. That's so silly. It's a bit unlucky, since you need to have them in your deck and not in your hand if you play Queen of Hearts. that's only one for you. Me. Yeah, this works. You mean in the world with the sea, or in this game? Game is pretty straightforward. At least feels like that bit. Alright, another victory. You didn't even get the chance to play a queen. We could also go with more chipping. Mischiefs in. And what else? Needle Blast, chipping, Ubas chipping. All pool to 18 HP. So this might be the opponent I was looking for. Probably gonna play Devastators. So I want this value. Well, bye bye, Queenie. Or gonna play this. This is 14. This is 14. Let's see what he got. Yeah, the problem might be with Dreadfall Keepers is that we block our spot, where if we put a thing like double box or something, we got a bit more early game. Now it will be fine, because we can just do it like this, so we make sure we summon both. Unlucky order. But at least this one protects the right side pretty well. We should have cycled something. Yeah, we're gonna... Well, let's see. He might also run a level 5 queen. Yeah, and he starts defending, so that's a good sign for us. He just wants him to knife front. I think we can keep Green Proto. We might even just play Buck Wasteland solo as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward once all the sea stuff is gone and we can finally start living again like normal human beings. I think nobody wants being this house lockdown. Most people needs to work from home and bloody blah. Spore the bottle. Probably should have played Devastators. Ah well, we're looking so well. I thought it wouldn't matter anymore. Yeah, me too. I just started with my new job. So I basically saw my colleagues for 2 weeks. And now it's just sit at home, work. Basically, I'm sitting at the same chair as I do for working. Everything becomes a blur. Let's see what we get. $3 of Wasteland on board. That's solid. Thank you. Work is fun to do, but I enjoyed being there with the colleagues, and also if I need to ask a lot of questions since it's my first month, it becomes so much more difficult to ask them online. They're very willingly helping me, but still far from optimal. I think this is game. Now we just have to make sure we are not gonna do something stupid. So this way we're gonna block our own baseline. And pretty much make sure whenever he tries to push, he walks into a wall. I did it my Forgotten Souls, and even if I did, then it wouldn't matter. Let's give him the congrats. Well, you got a nice place. Destroy! And that's it. But it was an 18 HP, so wasn't that of a weak of an opponent. Got the Harv, Frozen Core, Razor Sharp Links, so that's nice. Untamed Cultist, also pretty sweet. I just like these guys because I don't have them on level 5 yet. And Fusion Stones is always pretty sweet. 5 of them. Alright, so we continue. So we just continue. Hey, that was your Phoenix, Diddy. He was saying hi to you. Mirts, interesting. Interesting decision. 4 mana. I think I will just go with this. I got a 5 drop. Ah, we want Queen Lady. Queen of Herds. Queen of Hurt. Because it will hurt your opponent if you play her. Cool. Good luck, Erdiddy, and see you around. Oh, that's nice. Fancy play. We're gonna play these anyway. So we're gonna cycle this, do that. Put some pressure on. There's Queen. Queen of Pain. So anybody else who's watching having some suggestions for a deck? Because I'm just playing something, but I'm happy to change things up. I think I'm gonna play it here and hope for bucks of Wasteland value. It's basically 8 value getting. We are getting. Besides, it's already a 12 strength body. That's the insane thing. Yeah, basically what I'm thinking right now is just dip-de-dip-de-doo. What is he gonna do? I'm just gonna place another Box of Wasteland and Summon Militia. I'm gonna keep Vindicators as a finisher. Maybe I cycle out Dream Proto. Getting for a 2-mover. He even base locked himself. Because he got unlucky. But if the spawn would have gone to the left, he would have been unlucky as well. So either way, he would have been dead. So for our quest. Nice. Almost 5 rupees. We're already getting there on the 70 crowns. Ooh la la! Fabrice 16. Time to have an opponent. Let's see how silly of this deck will be worth anything. What you gonna do? You're always gonna play green prototypes because we need to cycle into this lady. I think that's fine. We can play Lich Summoners. I think we're gonna cycle out Dread Fonts just to be sure. We don't want to have double cycle out of our hands. Now we draw one. If it's Box of Wasteland, we can still cycle Box of Wasteland out for Queen. And now most likely we're gonna play Beast and Summon. We just cycled out Dreadful Keeper, so I'm not that scared. Well, come on. Where's the fun in this? This is good for some pressure. This is good for the front. Yeah, now we are pretty solid. If he doesn't block this, he receives 12 damage. Nobody wants that kind of base damage. Just gonna deal with this. Ouch. I think we're just gonna place this dude right here. Make a solid defense. Forward, please. Cycle Beast. This is strong, right? What can he do with us at the moment? 20 HP, so good luck. He is also maxed out, so we're having a real fight again in our hands. But this is a bit of the shitty part at the moment. Since we have base locked ourselves. So he can chip us however he likes. But let's put it here. Because this one protects our left sideline. So most likely if you're gonna push, he's gonna push right here. And then Box of Wasteland here is protecting us a little bit. On the right side. Yeah, Council Army isn't gonna help, man. Nobody cares about this card. You just try to make a wall and then I'm just gonna Vindicators it. Having a blast. This is some nice chipping. Yeah, and GG. Nice. So we beat also a 20 HP opponent. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, this deck, just the Queen of Hearts so powerful. It doesn't really matter what your opponent is doing. Let's also grab some water. Alright. What do we have here? Well, we're gonna cycle Forgotten Souls. Just gonna push it here, because if I'm gonna attack it, he might spawn left or right and then have some more front. Now his front is still on the 3rd row. Front matters in the mirror match. Oh, this is annoying. That's one tough cookie. We're gonna cycle Vindicators. I'm gonna play Dreadfans, I mean. Come on, dude. End turn, please. Why the BM? What's with this BM? Yeah, what's up, Matthew Karasak? Welcome to the stream. Nice to hear that your first stream. Trying to stream as often as possible, but can't always make it work. This is okay for now. This will beat the token satires. Still no Queen of the Pain. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream. I will trying to get to the 70 crowns, and also depending on how many opponents I face, how quickly I will face them, how strong they are. Like if I'm gonna lose multiple matches, then I will be definitely into some trouble. But for now it seems like I'm winning everything. Yeah. We're gonna do this. I just don't want to have any shenanigans on my baseline. He already did 2 damage with Mischees. Most likely he's running Vindicators. And this is something I'm fine with. Might even just play Gifted Recruits and Lich Summoners. Basically this is 14. It's 21. But this is obviously a shit ton of value. But I don't know if this is gonna get a kill. And that's the thing that worries me a little bit. And Matthew, how are you doing? Had any fun with this brawl as well? Oh, that sucks for him. Case is only level 2. So now I'm gonna BM a little bit with the max. Why it's only 10 strength. Strength is really weird. So let's just drop him here. And hope for Queen of Bucks on the left side. That would be insane. 20 value. Oh, this sucks. Probably should have. Maybe not. Because of Dreadful Keepers, Dreadfans would have summoned upwards. Yeah, makes sense. What is your base level? That's so important if you want to play Brawl or not. We have 9 mana, this is 5 and 8. So we can run into this dude, then Shady Cool it, then it opens up some space. Yeah, GG, sir. Yeah, I recommend starting to play Brawl seriously if you are like base HP 16, 17 I guess. Obviously depending on what your card collection is. Would have been so much cooler if there was more accessible for lower level players. Ooh, 20 HP against Ubus the BB. Let's see what he can do. We got an awkward hand. So for sure we're gonna cycle Bucks out. Oh nice. Platinum Force, pretty sweet. Hopefully you can reach Diamond in a couple of months. That's always the best feeling. So we got a real good start. We can utilize green prototypes. Green start, and we got the 8 strength on the board. And he had a really bad start since he used Forgotten Souls. It is level 5. So I assume this guy is gonna be all over my face. If you don't be careful. But we can play Red Fonts, Queen of Hearts next turn. Might just cycle out the Vindicators for now. Because he's 20 HP. There's no rush in chipping stuff. I think this will keep our front anyway. And this one is also annoying. Because even if he attacks this one, well, he needs to run with 6 strength. But at 5 mana, he doesn't have much mana left to put it aggro. In the worst case scenario, we can cycle out Forgotten Souls, hope for green prototypes, or summon Militia and then play Lich Summoners with it. Clean up our own baseline. But I think I'm fine at the moment with Queen of Hearts this turn. I also need to play more with my alternate accounts. It's quite fun to do. Well, that sucks. I don't want to play Queen on baseline, so let's just do it like this. I only set tires. For now, it's pretty solid. He might play Queen of Hearts. Herd. Queen of Pain. Let's just call it that. Wild Saber Pass. Getting a lot more popular these days. I guess people are having this card on decent levels. So it becomes a restless goat. I think this is fine. We can use Queen now defensively. Or at least Dreadful can summon multiple dudes. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I wanted more cheaper stuff to defend this spot on the base. The funny thing is, if he's gonna attack, want to play something here, he's need to equal value the tokens. So that might be a bit of a problem. Yes, and another 20 HP player bites the dust. So if we continue like this, then we get quick. Alright, so basically what we need is 2 more months or 3 more wins and we are there. I'm not gonna go for Queen of Herd because I already got it. So I probably will just stop here, preserve some coins. I only will go for if it's a legendary that I don't have on level 5 yet. And most likely I will also go for the 50 fusion stones. That's the reward after. I like it that we can use a lot of undead units. Normally I don't play with Lich Summoners nor Vindicators or whatever. Well, Vindicators is ouchie. Ooh, nice. We are so lucky with the mulligan. We just get the one we get. The one we want. It's fine. Just place it here. I will play my own Lich Summonero. Maybe we shouldn't cycle out Devastators. I'm not sure. I just want to see the line, Red Fawns, Queen of Herd. Yeah, that's fine. That's your whole turn. Then you're dead meat. That's basically my Discord channel. So you can send me an image of your deck. You don't have to write it all out. Might be a bit quicker, I guess. Noise. We locked ourselves now. But it will be fine, I guess. Blade Storm. That's funny. Yeah, we're never gonna pay Beast of Terror, so let's just get that one out. Yeah, what's up, Erdiddy? Did you save the world? I think you saved the world, right? That's what your job is. Just hit the Bucks of Wasteland. Or not. Well, can we get Vindicators? It's fine. Oh man, your time zone is so weird. The daily stand up for me at 5:20 in the afternoon. Well, so far we got like 12 wins in a row. So hype. Ooh, 20 HP. Who is it gonna be? Oops, the BB. Is he gonna take revenge? Yeah, that makes more sense. 11, 22, 20. And again, with the Forgotten Souls, some people are never lucky. But this is 10, this is only 7. So booyah. I'm sure what I'm doing. I think this is the wrong order. I think it would have been better to put Forgotten Souls here. I was just getting a bit greedy with my own green proto. And I didn't want my token knights to be up front. Well, Devastators is not gonna make the cut. Piece of Terror, however, is gonna be a pretty solid one. Alright, this sucks. We got the Bucks, but we don't have enough spam on the board. And we're not gonna play it for 12 strength, buddy. Thank you, Matthew, for sharing the deck on Discord. See it in suggestions. And welcome for also joining, man. Hope you will enjoy your stay as well. Gonna cycle this dude out. Let's see what we can get. Definitely gonna do it in this order. Disorder! And now we're gonna get our queen. We can cycle Dreadfons and we're gonna win. We just need to make sure he doesn't get anything on the base. Yeah, this looks already won. Alright, he also packs his own party. How come? Ah, it doesn't, because it's got buffed. Let's weaken it up. Left side, please. Ah, too bad. If only. And again, complete misplay on the green proto. Should have been on this baseline. I will. Now it's gonna be some intense fight. He's gonna buff only 4. Just imagine this dude. Ooh, nasty confinement. Alright, this is gonna be a real match. Let's see if we can make a 30 win streak. Or Ubist is gonna kick our butts. Oh, this doesn't seem that much of a problem. This is annoying, however. That's quite a smart use. This is so annoying. Can't deal damage to this. Yeah, I think we need to do it like this. It's gonna be real bad. Because we don't have a good way to remove the bugs of Wastelands. Yeah, he's thinking about defending his own baseline. I just played my Forgotten Souls, so it's weird with my current cycle. So nasty. At least it dies. Ooh, just one more mana. Please, it's now only 5. That's something we can deal with. Look at this. Horrible draw again. Yeah, we cannot have these kind of draws if we want to win. Even if we cycle and get queen, we get screwed. Because we could cycle Bucks of Wasteland, but then queen and Dread Fawns would have been 11 mana. So we assured 1 mana again. Yeah, he's gonna just push it here. Being annoying. This becomes 16 or 16, it's 11. 11. So I think we're dead. There's nothing we can do. Queen, yes. We got outclassed. And this will just buff this one, so we will get pain no matter what. Let's give him what he wants. Make it strong. Well, Uba's got his revenge. He got his 21 damage. Maybe he has a quest or whatever. Confinement is so good. He just completely nullified my my 12 strength Bucks of Wasteland. Okay, we're gonna cycle some stuff because I'm not a big fan of Devastators. That card definitely doesn't do anything in this current matchup. So do we want more cheap stuff? Healthy Hysteria is maybe a bit silly. Do we want to run our own confinement? Which might work. This card becomes so insane, 15 strength. Anyways. Do we want this one? Or do we go with another cheap card? Spawn a Satire, right? Are there any meaningful dragons we want to mix in? Nah. This card can be so good. It just isn't. I think we just go for Head Start. A bit more aggro. Works as well with our Forgotten Souls. Alright. 12 wins, 1 loss. Alright. Let's try to face him again. Get our revenge. And who is it? Who is this mad lad we're gonna beat? Afraid Shy? What a name. Vindicators. Also an awkward card. Oh, we're just gonna play Forgotten Souls. Since we need to play a card. Nice. We can psych out Bucks as well. Hopefully get a good 5-drop. Or solid 4-drop. That would even be better. Double up blocks. Oh, that's gonna be a nice beast. And we got a 5-drop as well. So we're gonna make sure Queen of Hearts gets full value. We got 2 unit types on the board. So his Beast of Terror doesn't do much. Yeah, he's losing front again. That's pretty sweet. Gonna play it like this. So if he's gonna play his Beast of Terror, becomes a bit more awkward for him to get a value out on the satires. And this way we're gonna most likely gonna keep our front, so Queen of Hearts can be played. In the meanwhile, we can just make these trees go up and down. Why not? Draconic Roamers. Well, it even counts as Draconic Roamers because this part cannot spawn anything. Interesting move. I'm gonna YOLO Queen, play it here. So only Dread for keepers can be ruining it. Like 1 out of 3. And then it's like 1 option, 2 options, 3 options. We're 1 out of 3 to block the baseline. In the middle, nah, never lucky. This is at least super solid. Can easily deal with this dude. And now we got a head start instead of Devastators. Like Devastators feels a bit like a card you play if you are winning already. At least in the current matchup. Oh, nice. I still got my 4 value. So that's fine. We're gonna destroy his dragon. We do not want any dragon synergy. Well, too late. This one doesn't do anything anymore. This one is 5. That's pretty sweet. So we even survived this dude. So he needs to spend another unit to push forward. Not gonna play Head Start because this spot was already occupied, and then basically Head Start doesn't spawn anything. So you want to avoid making such a misplay. Gifted Recruit. Is he gonna go aggro? Yeah, he cannot block this anyway, so why not, I guess. That's the 5. It's pretty solid. It's 8, 4, it's 12. We're gonna play Dreadfawn. Oh, we can just play this and then run the Shady Ghoul in his base. Obviously. Nice. Even without the undead buff. Would have did the trick. Only 1 strength. 66. 1 more winnow. And then we are there. So what kind of legendaries or cards would you like to get out of the Mythic Tome? Any decks on people's wish list? Or cards, I mean. Can also be whole decks, obviously, but... Hal Barrett, 19 HP, so that's pretty sweet. We got ourselves a nice opponent. I think I've always cycled Vindicators at the beginning. At least we got a solid start now. If it was Devastators, we wouldn't have anything. Maybe the green proto, or not even that, because we just drew it. So maybe it's a good decision to have a 3 mana or lower extra in our hand. Collect the Mirts. Well, I'm not scared of collect the Mirts on level 3. And if he's gonna play slow, it means basically I got the chance to play my Queen of Pain. Just gonna do it like this. Just gonna bait out a hit. Or he needs to deal a lot of damage. So there's gonna be a 2-mover. So then he also loses value. And if he does that, then most likely I can clean up his base, his front. And by the way, what do you think of the music in the background? Is it too loud? Soft? Well, that's pretty sweet. I think that was a good solution on his side. I got a bit lucky here, getting my own shady. Pushing forward, playing 2 cards, so Queen of Hurt is more likely to get in my hand, but nice. Not too loud, not too soft. Find it always very tricky to balance that out. Queen of Pain. Wow, this is so mean because he only plays 1. And I can play 2. I think I'm just gonna go all in and cycle Dreadfounts. Bait off. I need to play here. To separate on the right side, please. Doesn't matter, but the chance, the 50-50s, all those coin flips where Bucks of Wasteland was always picking the wrong side. Feels bad. It doesn't feel that bad because this guy only has a Queen of level 3. So there's 1 level below the optimum. On level 4 you get like 2 summons out of your deck. And then Queen becomes so much more insane. So yeah, basically this match is already won. Because I'm gonna win the value game in the end. I'm gonna cycle out Head Start, gonna play Lich Summoners on the Queen. But he doesn't even let us. It feels so bad to beat these kind of players. But if I'm gonna lose, then I'm gonna spend 1,000 million gold coins to get to 70 crowns. Alright, here it is. Give me a Laurus, give me a Tagore, not a Tagore, Laurus. I think that's it. I want a Laurus, I guess. And Bragda. And the Elders. Yeah, and Saber Pulse. Already got these. I think I have Toad Elevated as well. But it's a decent pack, for sure. But I got all these cards already. So I'm feeling like a rich dude. Yeah, Toad is also maxed out already. Alright, so this was the Brawl. For now I'm gonna, if Matthew is still watching, I'm gonna play his deck. Even if he isn't watching, I'm gonna play his deck nonetheless and give feedback on him. So first let's see. Yeah, not gonna go for these kind of shenanigans. I think it's nice. I think it cost me like 1,000 coins or something to reach to milestone 5. Otherwise, if I go to milestone 6, I always go to milestone 7 as well. Milestone 8 is basically, if you have a really good win rate, it pays you back a little bit. Otherwise, it just refunds some of the coins you spend, because you just want to go for milestone 9. And if you go for milestone 9, you definitely want to check milestone 10. But it's so expensive, 250 crowns. As you can see, that people get stuck at 136. So people are just gonna hear I'm most likely Cat from Russia is gonna push for milestone 8. But if you push for milestone 8, you need to push for milestone 9. Yeah, those elders are just way too strong. Especially if you get it for free. Ooh, Lime Links, it's upgrade. Hello, sir. I'm never gonna play you, but now you're level 4. And now I need 30 more copies to get you on level 3. Well, maybe I'm gonna play it in a brawl in the far, far, far future. Yes. So you can go into your collection and then you can go to exchange. And then you can see how much coins, like an extra copy of a legendary on level 5 is basically 150 coins. And I think a common is 5 coins or something. So it scales up. Now we're gonna play. Which deck are we gonna destroy? I think we're gonna destroy 6-buck queen and make the Matthew. This is the Matthew, man. I haven't converted my coins since they changed it from fusion stones to coins. So most likely when I'm gonna open the convert button, it will show a huge amount of coins. Or maybe I did it once or something. It was at the very beginning, and since then I just gonna save it, all my extra copies. Maybe they will increase the refund and then I will just become super rich. And if they don't gonna increase it or lower it, I will just exchange all the cards before the update. Alright, so what do we got as thingies? We got the Reign of Frogos, Harpies of the Hunt. Interesting. Then we got Witches Are the Bitches. Witches. And then Feral Shamans. And that was it. No Soul Crushers or... Alright. And obviously Klaxi. Let's have some fun with Klaxi as well. And Summon Militia, Gifted, Felflares. A lot of people like Felflares. I'm not a big pro Felflares, but it is value-wise pretty sweet. And it's a cheap card, so you can easily get it into your collection. It's a common, right? Yeah. So for the people that aren't a will, those are pretty sweet. Yeah, you use the heroic soldiers, but I'm gonna use the heroic soldiers. So I think I need to go for a 5-drop compare. I think if we go to Shadowfen and we go Soul Crushers, I think this is a good substitute, right? This is basically heroic soldiers with an ability. Before attacking a weaker unit, destroyed instantly. So I think this is fair enough to use. Just wondering for some confirmation. I prefer not to play heroic soldiers if they are like just power creeped cards. Like first I was thinking Ubas, but Ubas doesn't have a movement, and this comes the closest. And otherwise I was thinking about Loris. It has 2 strength less, because I don't have it on max out level. But the ability would make it very interesting. But since it's a Shadow Fan deck, I will go with Soul Crushers. And let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna play a normal game. Yes, I got a confirmation that I'm allowed to switch it up. Let's also grab the 5 rupees. Don't want to miss it. I had some days where I just could claim them all and then forgot. And then the next day you open your phone and like, I got... Why? Why in the world this happen? Yeah, it makes sense. If your heroic soldiers are better, then you're gonna use what you have. But I'm a bit privileged to be able to choose from basically all the cards in the game. And if I want to Loris or whatever, then I could still grab it and upgrade it. Alright, what you gonna do? I'm gonna cycle that one out. Renofrax. I think we're just gonna play everything. We're gonna block ourselves a little bit, but at least this is a lot of value. Oh, nice. Potion of Growth is a good card for us to have as well. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Harpers of the Hunt's also a pretty strong card. And you have like a lot of early game with Summon Militia, Rain of Frogs. Like I also like Helio Troopers. But then you need to have Helio Troopers on a decent level. Just do 50-50. I think we're just gonna start pushing forward a little bit. Neglect the drain, just drain 1. Make this one target. He just played Windmakers, so it becomes a bit more tricky for him to deal with that one. And now we're gonna play Harpies and Potion of Growth. Next turn, Avian Stalkers. Let's see how good this card is. Yeah, he's gonna start defending, so I think we are happy. Avian Stalker is getting played here, so pop the front token. Hopefully he's gonna start defending again. You can also use Feral Shamans if you don't have 2 drops. Any other. If you're currently not using Dubious Hex, that's also a pretty solid card. But yeah, if I look at your collections, only level 2. Might be a bit of a loss of value. Nice. Start defending this, please. Avian Stalkers is also a bit awkward, right? Never lucky. Undead, destroy all units in front with 7 strength or less. So it basically also destroys your own. So that's pretty painful. Yeah, this might be a bit slowish. At least when this dies, most likely it will destroy the unit which is attacking it. Nice. Unless he can base fool me. We're just gonna use High Priestess Klaxi now. We don't have to wait for Rain of Frogs. At this point in the game, this is just way too good. Because we deal 6 damage, deny him front, and whatever, this thing gets hit. Soul Crusher only uses ability on weaker units, so not on structures. It's a good thing to know. We are gonna do this. This structure needs to be destroyed ASAP. He's gonna get his value out of Phoenix. Don't think I can do much against it. Hopefully I can use Fel Flares, Witches, Soul Crushers, or any combination out of these to destroy once it reaches its own baseline. Oh yeah, that's pretty a solid strat. Yeah, we're just gonna drain again. Witches is just gonna be that kind of card. But this is super sweet. 8 value, and we're just gonna play the Rain. Cycle Fel Flares because we want Klaxi. Maybe we get lucky and can play Klaxi next turn. Yeah, I haven't been playing with Avian Stalker since its ability changed. It looks so interesting. On death, destroy all units in front with 7 strength or less. This is painful. If I knew that, then I wouldn't have been playing Rain. He gets 10. But that's a big D. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna play that one right now, but this is gonna deal 3 damage. Gonna buff this one. Don't give him any more front. We're gonna keep Rain of Frogs because Klaxi was near. Okay, that's painful, but we still got this bad boy. Probably would have been better to push it forward, but now our baseline is a bit more protected. And once we get Rain of Frogs and Klaxi, what do you want to do? This is basically 9 mana. This is gonna be 60 strength. It's gonna be 9 mana, 70 strength. And that gets shot by its ability. And I even got another token. So this is 99 strength. I say hello to my friends. This is so sweet. You can shoot all day, it's fine. Yes, GG. Noise. Klaxi's ability that it most likely kills the opponent in front is quite interesting. And obviously it's Death Rattle, summon tokens behind. It's cool. Like the only card I'm alright smurfing on Let 5. I guess, otherwise why would you immediately concede? Anyways, I got my star, so that's fine. But this doesn't count. Like Fel Flares feels a bit slow. I might want to have more units or movement, because Harpies of the Hunt also is 0 movement. And Potion of Growth is 0 movement. So basically all the 3 mana slots are 0 movement. And at the starting hand, Potion of Growth cannot be played as first player, obviously. And Fel Flares you don't want to play as first player, because it's only 2 strength. And maybe one of these to have some kind of movement is pretty important for Witches of the Wild and Fel Shamans. And for Fel Flares. Like these 3 cards would require you to have a front. And if you don't have a front, then you basically don't get any value out of them, and then Witches becomes very sloppy, and Fel Flares becomes weak, and Fel Shamans is useless. So I might want to change Harpies of the Hunt to a 3 mana unit that has movement. If that makes sense. High level Kluxi becomes insane. Just like this, right? Can't do anything with this. So I need to cycle out Fel Flares. And now I need to play a vanilla Witches again. Like maybe even a card like Green Prototypes is good enough. It's another 1-drop. Also helps you cycle to Kluxi and Rain of Frogs quicker. This is like a deja vu, I guess. I think we're gonna keep Soul Crushes for now. Let's see what he's gonna do. Where's the bot? His opponent plays like a bot. Spread out our strength a little bit. Might be bad for Windmakers, but Windmakers that will charge back to the 1 strength tokens. 7, that's fine. I think we're just gonna push. It's no fun against the bot person. Yeah, and if you're winning, Fel Flares doesn't do anything, obviously. Oh, since it's a bot, you don't have to go for value. Just have to do it like this. Most likely the bot isn't smart enough to win against this, because he's gonna place a Fort of Emerald Rock right here. Right. Start to face a real human again. Well, it's a quick win, so we get our stars. Getting to diamond. That's always good. This is where the bad boys are. The quicker we are at diamond, the quicker we can say goodbye to the lower levels and have them play with each other. Nice. That's always sweet. Cycle this dude out. Like witches and gift is super sweet. Well, Harpies of the Hunt is still a solid card, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have movement. And Shadowfen is really reliant on movement. Maybe even Azure Hedges or something. What? Whatever. Kill it. Nice. Rain of Frogs. So 2 more turns, and then we have our and we can play Summon and Feral Shamans most likely. This is still 7 strength, so that's fine. Try to build a deck around clearing the opponent's line and trapping their in their base. Yeah, but then yeah, not sure what I want to say. At least this is getting done. And we're gonna play our Rain of Frogs as well. Because next turn we should have get High Priestess Klaxi. I think if you want to lock your opponents in their base, you need to be super aggressive with a lot of value. And I think Shadowfen can be quite well, also with Azure Hedges or something, where you can spawn tokens on their baseline and make it impossible for them to do anything. Oh, nice. Or not nice, because that would have been a token for me. It's minus 11 value. Sneaky dude. He knew. He know what's coming. Maybe a bit BM already, but I think this is the end. I think this is the end. Like this 20 strength on your base, and then next turn there's gonna be 30 strength on your base. Even Broken Earth Drakes doesn't do anything. Well, you can do it with Wolf Cloaks, Broken Earth Drakes, or Half Guards, or... But it's gonna attack this one. So that won't be any good. Because Broken Earth Drakes are 3 strength. So that's just a bit too late. This is not my master plan, but would have been painful. Harpies of the Hunt. Well, Fort of Emerald is also a really good card. So I think it makes sense to have 3 strength, 8 value. You can soak up a lot of strength from your opponent's cards. So it's super sweet. But this is the deck. So basically what I like is obviously Rain of Frogs and Klaxi. Amy Stalkers is funny to have. Soul Crushers is funny to play with. Feral Shamans, I'm not the biggest fan of Feral Shamans. But it is an okay card. It's pretty strong, it drains. Witches of the Wild is amazing. Warfront Runners, also good finisher. Yeah, still thinking maybe, I'm not sure, Dubious Hex can be a pretty solid card, because you also have Fel Flares. So if Fel Flares has no target, you can hit this one and You can also Witches of the Wild the token from Dubious Hex. You can even use Soul Crushers, and High Priestess Klaxi can use it as a 1 strength token, so you have 1 more convert. So this might be a nice substitute if you are going more for the base lock, as your Hatchers is quite annoying. You're welcome, Matthew. It's fun to play with. Lawless Herd is also pretty sweet because it's only 2 mana. So this is basically 3 for 8. So that's just below 300%, and this is 300%. And you can also try green prototypes, but it's always a bit tricky, that card. So this was it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and it was a pleasure to have you guys on board for the Brawl train, getting to the 70 crowns, 14 wins, 1 loss. So that's a pretty sweet record. And also having multiple matches with Matthew's Shadow Fan deck, which seems pretty solid. So that's pretty nice. So good luck with you and improving it. Try out what your weak spots are, what cards could be replaced, and then see what you need to do. For me, it's super hard to give advice since I don't know your matches. If I can play 10 matches with your deck on your rank, with your levels, it would help. But as you can see, everything on my deck is level 5, so that is always a bit more tricky, and the meta is just slightly different. So thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Feel free to join me on YouTube, on Discord, on Twitch, wherever you want, so you can get up to date. And next time, feel free to suggest decks just like Matthew did, so I can play your deck, have some fun with it, and we can talk about it on the stream. Thanks guys for watching. Cheers.